gentlemen, to another episode. We got Corey and the crew going in on some real life stuff, so let's get right into it.
All these different companies are scaling down, so they're getting rid of people. UPS just today, 11 hours ago, is cutting 20,000 staff.
Damn!
Yes.
In over 70 facilities. That's a lot. So they're and then there's some strikes that happened that started this weekend, Saturday.
Ain't accurate because UPS hires seasonal workers every year. They hire.
Well, then they
be having people throw packages out their cars and shit. So.
Oh, well, I don't know, but they are shutting some stuff down. So
Because
that's
of
big.
how the tariffs are affecting Amazon specifically.
I think it's more likely than not that we're going to have a recession. And in the context of a recession, we'll see an extra 2 million people be unemployed. We'll see losses in household income that are $5,000 a family or more. We're very likely in the context of a recession to see markets reach levels significantly below their current levels. This is an iatrogenic economic challenge. There is nothing in the outside world that is causing this challenge. It is induced by the words and deeds of President Trump and his administration. The good news about that is it could be resolved with words and deeds of President Trump. If they backed off these policy errors, I think there would be a substantial resumption of normality. But as long as a hospital maintains unsanitary conditions, its patients get infections when they enter. And as long as these policies are being pursued, we're going to see substantial volatility in markets, substantial recession risk, substantial damage to middle-class families.
Oh, okay.
So
That's why UPS is cutting down,
cutting
which
back.
is horrible. People don't understand basic economics when it comes to this. Tariffs are paid by the people who import the products. So Craig has a business. He orders some products from China. He has to pay the fee. It's not the other way around. Right. And when Trump got up there and was told this by one of the economists, he said, no, China fits the fee bill. No, that's not how basic tariffs work.
You're going to learn today.
That's not. If Corey has products, you have all of you have products, and you get some of your components from China, you got to pay for that.
Right.
You, not them. That's why China said, oh, okay, you want to play that game? Go ahead. China just opened up the doors for 240 visa-free days for anybody who wants to fly over and buy all the products.
Yep.
I'm going.
Did they?
Yeah.
They just opened the doors,
and they
240
and they stood up
visa-free
to
days.
Trump. They even-
5150. Let's get a field trip over there.
You know what
And let's buy some Louis bags and come back.
Oh, they punked the heck out of
You know what
U.S.
they-
They
you know what they
dissed
did
Trump. That is
also?
hilarious.
What?
They start exposing the secrets.
Yes.
Yeah, they said that.
Yes, brother.
Check this out. Y'all thought that bag you got was a $5,000. No, we made that bag the same place we made the $10 bag.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yes.
It's not fine Italian leather.
No.
Like I got some Balenciaga shoes and I had them checked out. This dude said, this ain't leather.
No, it's usually like a strong vinyl. That's
A
almost
certain
like,
percent has to be leather in order for them to legally say it's
Say it.
leather.
That's what I was saying.
It's like
This is-
20%
you took
in
the
the
words
hair.
out my mouth. I said,
Yes.
it say leather right here.
Yes.
The dude told me just what you told me. Now I done been in Balenciaga and I done spent some bread up in there. I could never buy nothing out of there again. I'm so glad this stuff happened because you ain't buying nothing worth shit.
Message.
What about Wilson? Am I cool with Wilson? No, fuck.
What's Wilson?
Wilson leather, man. That's the bullshit.
you're talking about the soccer.
He's talking
you
about the
wanna
ball
play
basketball.
soccer?
He crazy, man.
No, they used to have Wilson leather jackets and shit too. They had, It was like the affordable leather. You can get
You know I know about Wilson's leather when I was coming up. You put one in layaway.
Yeah.
Like
Usually
in,
one on
in
Sunset.
September. Then when it get real cold, you can get it out.
Yeah, China wasn't playing though. Woo.
I'm glad China did that because I want to go to China and get some stuff made that I can have a hook. See, if I go to China, I'm going to have a hookup. I'm going to find a motherfucker Chinese person that's gonna be like, "What you looking for?"
They're
And
putting
they'll
their
be like,
numbers and everything out there. Their
Oh,
websites, their cards. Brother, they not playing. What they did was remove the law, the competition law, where other nations could manufacture and produce the same things that they're producing. They opened that up to where now they can sell all their products to other nations. It has nothing to do with America anymore.
So can I get the people some game?
Please.
If you do like I'm going to do, you go to China and you don't come back with nothing. You get a P.O. box in Tijuana and you have it shipped there where it ain't
And then
no
you just drive it in.
problems.
Yeah,
and you drive it in. I'm getting y'all the game because, you know, when you be at the airport with a lot of shit and you say, oh, this is just my luggage, and they go through it, they'll make drama for you. Do you know what I'm talking about,
Absolutely.
RZA?
Yeah,
You can't bring stuff in without them getting their money for it.
Yeah.
So you got
But you can get a P.O. box in Tijuana, and if you want to, you can mail a bitch there.
But he thought he was going to be.
Long as she ain't from the States.
He thought he was going to stay in his whole Trump lane and just call them
is
names.
tripping.
Him and his cabinet. They were all calling those people names. What's
Yes.
his name called him? What was it? Not Vance.
Peasants.
Peasants. He
J.D.
called them
Vance referred to
peasants.
them as peasants. And pardon me, it's 240 hours, not days. So it's 10 days that China opened up. Thank you for the correction. I misspoke. 240 hours, which is 10 days. That's long enough
Yeah,
for you to go and
because-
find your connect, order whatever you want to order, and have them ship it. They let you know
might
how
go
many.
because I
in a
got this
container.
week off. I might go after. I'm gonna check the flights.
I'm just letting y'all know what's
because
going
I'm
on.
bold
brother.
enough to try something like that. I just want to go over there. Long as I got an interpreter who know what's up. I ain't stupid. I ain't about to land and be riding around, goddammit, in a rent-a-car because I know they got the mob out there too.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch.
And people don't know what I mean when I say the mob. I'm talking about the real mob. But they mob is open to do business.
You talking about the triad?
I'm talking about, right, them real
Yeah.
China boys, they'll be like, you get your hair for, what you want, Gucci bag? Right.
With that laugh.
Go up the straight there and see Moo win.
I cannot
Right.
with this guy.
All right, so everybody know the recent drama with Trump and China and the tariffs, and basically American companies or even some like European companies getting exposed for the quality of the products, the prices of their products, or the whole manufacturing process of these bougie luxury designer products. Basically, all of that got put on blast. It's a new day. You know, it's 2025, and for most of us, these last couple years have been crazy. Every year has gotten crazier, and you can just really tell it's a new day, and America is just not that top dog #1 country anymore. None of us really knew about it. I think that we didn't get taught this type of stuff when we was in school. Our parents didn't sit and watch global economics and learn the way the world works. So as we become more awakened and we're the new adults, we start to educate ourselves more on politics and global economics to see how it affects us. Now, some of y'all aren't feeling stuff like this because it makes you question America's stability. Where are you gonna fit if America not the top dog and the dollar is not the global currency? Where do we all fit? And then you have a group of people who are like, you know what, you reap what you sow. America did a lot of foul stuff in the beginning, in its inception, still low-key doing a lot of foul stuff now. So whatever happened. If America ain't on top, people not trading with oil with the dollar anymore, the petrodollar. If America got to take a back seat and China become top dog or Russia, it is what it is. But I know that's difficult for a lot of people, and a lot of my people, unfortunately, don't even pay attention to stuff like this. A lot of people feel like America is going to always be on top. All these other countries are going to continue to bow to America. Did you hear them say that the VP, J.D. Vance, called them peasants? Talking down to other countries. If you can get somebody from another country to speak to you for real, they'll let you know how these other countries feel about America. And I know it's not us because we don't have no power over here. We're not in control. There's no African American army. Ain't no African American dollar outside of us spending. But America has a nasty reputation across the world. And it appears as if the creator is allowing what goes up to come down. People are losing jobs. You have inflation at an all-time high. People getting into it, pushing, shoving matches over eggs. Rent is off the chain. You have people who buying houses, not understanding how the mortgage goes, how the property tax is going. And in 6 months, a year, they mortgage is so much higher. They got to foreclose. They losing their house. Things are a lot harder for people right now. Even though a lot of people are making more money than they have ever made, or we're making more money than our parents' generation, but the cost of living is so much higher. A lot of y'all got car notes $400 and up. A lot of y'all got rent $1,000, $1,200 and up, depending on where you live. Some of y'all got mortgages $2,000, $3,000 a month, and y'all are feeling it. Now, some of y'all live beyond y'all means, which is a whole nother video, but regardless of the fact, most people not getting it like that, even though people like to get on social media and flex and everybody make six figures, 100K and better. But we all know the reality is most people are average to below average earners, earning around 50K or less a year. And people are just feeling it. They're not able to do the things that they want to do. You have people living in their cars, people bathing in gyms and getting gym memberships and basically living out of RVs, turning RVs into homes, tiny homes. You have so many different alternative ways of living because people are feeling the economy. Just like we used to sit up on TV and watch Africa and parts of Asia, the Middle East, and we look at the impoverished conditions and bombs and different things going on in those countries. The same thing has happened to America. It's just a slow process. A lot of people saying America is already a third world country just with a Gucci belt on. A lot of people are waking up and realizing you have so many people who are leaving the country. You have a lot of people going to Thailand. That seemed to be a hot spot. You have the diaspora leaving, going, of course, to Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania. You have people who are seeking refuge in other countries because, one, they tired of that hamster wheel, right? We at an age where we know we ain't gonna be working to 65, 70, whatever they're gonna push Social Security to, because we tired of the hamster wheel. Most of us been working since we was teenagers and we are over it, especially where it seems like you can't get ahead. No matter how much your check is, you can't save because something come on your check engine light come on your car. You get flat tires. You have different life scenarios that come up, and we are functioning adults, so we prepare for those things. And I'm not saying that you need to move abroad just because me and my family did it, but I'm just saying we need to pay attention to what's going on in the world. Stop worrying about the latest Jordans. Stop worrying about Mother's Day coming up. Stop worrying about the next turn up, popping pills, flexing, catching flights just to go somewhere, just to stun on someone else, and really think about what these people who are really in power, the people who are really in control, what they're doing on a worldwide scale. And we need to prepare ourselves for this, because contrary to what we've been taught, America and America's military is not the biggest gangsters on the earth no more. You have China, Russia, North Korea. You have other countries who will link up together and who have a way more bigger and mightier military than America. Just do your research. Look at the recruitment numbers. See what's going on. See how many people are still in the military voluntarily signing up for it. The America that once ran the whole world, that everybody was scared of, not so much anymore. Do your research and look into it. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all paying attention? Have y'all been seeing what's going on in the news? Have y'all been seeing the predictions for the state of America and what that's going to look like in the next 6 months? Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Till the next time, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Peace out.